Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome again to Cooking with Azreal. You know, stuff. Food stuff. Best stuff. Right? Right. So today we're going to be making Tuscan chicken macaroni and cheese. So, sounds really good. I already got a head start and heated up my oil. I pounded the chicken down so that it was flat, about an inch thick. Heated up the oil and got the chicken on already. So while the chicken is on, we're going to season it with some salt and pepper. Just like I always tell you guys, the essential seasonings are salt and pepper. And then this one, we're actually going to be topping it off with some paprika. La la la. For color. Some paprika. Come on. Paprika. There we go. And parsley. I'll flip this over really quick and do the same thing on the other side. I really should be using the stand that I have, but I'm not. It's a bad idea not to. Salt and pepper again. Boom, that can go in the sink. Paprika. Boom. I can go back up. And the parsley. Just like so. All right, now we're gonna let that cook. We're gonna flip it again a couple more times actually. And we're going to get right back to that. Anyway, I'm gonna come over here and just show you all of the ingredients really quick. We got ourselves 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 small onion, and 6 cloves of garlic. The onion is nice and diced really small, as you can see. Minced garlic, 6 cloves, a can or jar of sun-dried tomatoes, 3 level tablespoons of flour. That's going to be for thickening. 2 1/3 cups of chicken stock or broth, 3 cups of milk, the Italian herbs, oregano and basil, 10 ounces of macaroni, elbow mac, dry, 3 cups of spinach, and then this is 1 cup of Parmesan, half a cup of cheddar, and 3/4 cup of mozzarella. Delicious. I'm going to come back over here because it is time to flip this again. Flip. Ow, it spat oil at me. All right. When this is done cooking, we're going to be taking it off and putting it on a plate. I will be right back when we get to that point. Now the chicken is done, sitting over here. We're going to cut that up later. This is still hot, so we got to get the butter on here really quick. Move that butter around, melt it down. I gotta hurry this meal along because Victoria is going to be home soon. And dinner is to be done when she gets home. All right, butter's melted, onions and garlic. Both of those dishes can go into the sink. Always clean up after yourself while you are cooking. Not after, while, during the process of cooking. Trust me, you will thank me for telling you to do that. It helps a lot. If you leave a mess until afterward, it just sucks. So we're going to cook these until the, all this is on a medium-high heat, by the way. We're going to cook this until the onion has become transparent. Be right back. All right, now that the onions are slightly transparent and looking good, and it smells like roasted garlic in here. It smells delicious. We're going to take our sun-dried tomatoes over here and just add the whole thing. And we're just going to cook this for a couple of minutes so that the flavor from the sun-dried tomatoes and the oil that it was in, it's sun-dried tomatoes in oil, by the way, gets deep into everything. We just want to get the flavors out as much as possible so that we can, oh, that smells good, so that we can just taste it all the way through when we finish this recipe. So we're going to cook that for a couple of minutes. Be right back. Now that this has been cooking for a little bit, I can smell the tomatoes. Oh my goodness, this whole thing's starting to smell really fantastic. I really wish you guys could smell this. But now that we have cooked that down for a little bit, we're going to first add a little bit of the chicken broth. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit until this whole thing starts to reduce. By reduce, I mean the liquids start to become less. Obviously, liquids reduce into the thing. So, while this is doing that, I will be right back. Now this has been cooking for a little bit. It has reduced down nicely. We're going to add the flour to it now. And give that a good mix. This, like I said, this is for thickening. I'm just going to mix that up. We're going to let this cook for a little bit as well so that it'll thicken up nice. The style of thickening agent that we are using is called a roux. A roux is literally just butter or oil and flour. And you cook down the butter and flour until it's thick and it darkens up a bit. And it is fantastic. You don't even need to use a lot, like a tablespoon of each. It has to be equal parts. Tablespoon of flour, tablespoon of butter. Cook that down until it starts to turn brown. And you can use that to thicken up an entire meal. This one used 3. All right, now we're going to throw in the rest of the chicken broth and 2.5 cups worth of the milk. Still more. Still more. That's good. We're going to mix that up and we're going to get it hot. I'm going to get it to its boiling point again. While that's heating up, I'll save you guys a long trip. Be right back. All right, now that we're getting a boil going on it, see how them bubbles coming up? Fantastic. We are going to add the Italian herbs. oregano. Oh, looks like that's the end of that bottle. And basil. I know I say some of these things weird. Boom. Mix that up. That smells fantastic. I really don't know what Victoria is going to think of this. But while we're doing that, we're going to add our noodles and turn the heat down to about medium-low. And we're going to stir this up every once in a while it simmers. And again, I will save you the long wait. Be right back. Okay, now that we've got this so that the pasta is cooked and the liquid is rather reduced, we're going to take our 3 cups of spinach here, toss that in, and we're going to mix this around so that the spinach gets wilted. The spinach wilts in the heat. So, mix and mix and mix. I'm not going to bother doing a time skip for you guys because the spinach will wilt pretty quickly. La di di, la da di, la da da la lo. La 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 dee da da dee dee, la da da dee dee doo da da. Whoop, we're coming off the heat. Oh, look at that. Almost completely wilted. Fabulous. Perfect. Everything's coming up thick. Super thick. Hi, hon. Fantastic. Okay. Now that the spinach is all wilted, you see this? It's a nice, nice wilt. Oh, guys are missing out on being unable to smell that. All right, take it off the heat. And then add all of the cheese. All of the cheese at once. And then everything goes in the sink. Now mix so that the cheese melts into everything. This I will have to put you down for, so 1 second. All right, now we've got, oh yeah, look at that cheese stretch. In the meantime, we've sliced our chicken. We're gonna add our chicken to this, mix it all up, and call it a day. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think I am definitely going to be enjoying this in a couple of minutes. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you try this, let me know. I want to know if people are trying this and liking this. Anyway, have a good day. Bye-bye.